All right, now I'm on the homework P190 for Chapter 11, Lesson 3. What is the surface area of a cubic? That means you have a cube. It contains a baseball that has a diameter of 3 inches. Okay, so they did get a little tricky here. But again, since the diameter of the baseball is 3 inches, you can think of it like this. Here's the cube. And inside is this baseball. But the diameter from here to here is 3 inches. So I know from here to here on the cube is 3 inches. So if I know one side, I know all the sides. So again, it's 6s squared since it's a cube, with the sides being 3. So 3 squared, that's 3 times 3, that's 9. And then 9 times the 6 sides, 54. And it's inches squared since it's area that we're working with. Okay, number 2, a piece of wood used for construction is 2 inches by 4 inches by 24. What is the surface area? Okay, again, I got my 3 numbers. I got to multiply the 2 times the 4. Get that answer, and then multiply it by 2. I need to multiply the 2 times the 24. And then multiply that answer by 2. And then the last thing I haven't done is 24 times the 4. Get that answer and multiply that by 2. And again, this 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 6. That represents the 6 sides of the rectangular prism. That's why we do that last step of multiplying each of them by 2. Because the top of the wood is going to have the same area as the bottom of the wood. The front of the wood is going to have the same area as the back of the wood. And the right side of the wood piece will have the same area as the left side of the wood piece. Okay, number 3. Detergent costs $4 per box. So $4 times the number of boxes. Kinja graphs the equation that gives the cost y of buying X boxes. What is the oh, well, I already got the equation just by, again, with word problems, start with what you know. So I just started writing as soon as I saw something I knew. $4 per box means $4 times however many boxes you get. So I put 4 times B. I didn't know how many boxes they were going to get yet. And then it says the cost is Y, so I know the ultimate, which is generally what we're trying to find in math, what will this cost me, is going to be equal to Y. And there's my equation. It's already done. So if you buy 1 box, it costs $4. If you buy 2 boxes, it's going to cost $8, and so on. And then we could graph that. And oh, they did tell me though that this variable is x, so I'm going to change it to x. And I could write this as 4x equals y. I could also write it, I mean, there's a lot of ways I could write it, but I could write it as y equals 4x. There's, again, a lot of ways. Okay, number 4, a trapezoid with bases that measure 8 inches and 11 inches has a height of 3 inches. What is the area? Well, for a trapezoid, area equals 1/2 times base 1 plus base 2 times height. So now you just plug those numbers in. And again, if you're like me, you can change this 1/2 to 0.5 if you'd rather work with decimals. Okay, number 5. City Park is a right triangle. That means it looks something like that. The base of 40 yards, so this would be 40, and a height of 25. Okay, there's 25. Again, I'm just writing what I do know. I haven't done any math yet. On a map, the park has a base of 40 inches and a height of 25 inches, what is the ratio of the area of the triangle on the map to the area of the city park? Okay, so let's see. We need to change these yards to inches. Okay, so before we change them to inches, I'm going to change them to feet. So there's 3 feet in a yard. So 25 times 3, 75 feet. And then there's 12 inches in a foot. So I multiply by 12. 15. Done with the 2, kiss it goodbye, 0 placeholder. Oh, that's going to be 900. Okay. So it's 900 inches. By 40 yards, so that would be 40 times 3 to get it to feet, and then times 12 to get it to inches. So it's 1,440 by 900 in real life. So now we have all inches here. And let's see, 4 times, that'd be 30. Okay, well, let's find the area of each now. So find the area of the model would be 40 times 25. Would be 1,000, and then times 0.5, or half of 1,000, would be 500. So the area of the model is 500 inches. The area of the actual, there's probably an easier way to do this. This is just the way I thought to do it out of the gate, but there's almost always an easier way. But what am I doing? I'm supposed to be multiplying these numbers. Started talking and got, all right, this is going to be all zeros, so I kiss that goodbye. 0 placeholder, oh, that's going to be all zeros, so I kiss that goodbye. 2 0 placeholders, 9 times 0 is 0, 36. 36 plus 3 is 39. 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so we have 500 to 1,296,000. Gotta get rid of some of these numbers, give myself room. You never need to erase though. And this was a difficult problem. I can divide both sides by 500 to give me 1 over here. 1, 2, and then let's work out the math. We don't have a lot of space here. 500 into 1,296,000. Okay. 500 goes into 1,296 2 times. That's 1,000. 296. Bring down the 0. Goes into 2,960. 1,000, 2,000, 5 times. That gives me what, 460. Bring down to 0. Oh man, there's got to be a better way to do this one. What is the ratio of the area of the triangle on the map? Oh, Mr. Music, you fool. I know what I did. I forgot to cut this in half. So 6. Mr. Music. This was a tough problem, or at least, I mean, very time consuming for sure. So now we have 648,000. There we go. I forgot the 1/2 since it's a triangle. And now I take 500 into my number. Goes in one time here, that's 500. Subtract 148, bring down my 0. Goes in twice, 1,000, 480. Bring down my 0. 9 times, that's 45, gives me 300. Bring down this last 0, and goes into 3,000 6 times. So 1,296. Whew. That was a long one. All right, last one. What is the surface area of the prism shown by the net? Count all the boxes. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.